All right, guys, 3x, Lex, back in here, Chief Product Engineer, Chief CEO, 3X Tech, and I'm back in action with another one. All right, guys, here today to show off Undernight and Birth. This is a rather iconic 2D fighter. Just a phenomenal fighter. Collaboration with French bred Arc System Works. This is another outstanding Arc System Works fighting game. Honestly, Arc System Works is probably the best fighting game developer / publisher in the game right now. You know, in my opinion, all of the other big heads of the genre have really become stagnant, and they're not really doing much in the game right now. They're pretty much just rehashing and releasing sequels to already established games like Capcom with Street Fighter. I mean, Street Fighter 6 looks impressive so far, but still a sequel. I don't see any. It still pretty much seems to be a 2D fighter on a 2D plane. There's, nothing exotic with 3D movement or anything. Other than that, they're not really doing anything else over there. Tecmo doesn't really have too much going on. Dead or Alive doesn't seem to be having a new entry anytime soon. They don't seem to be developing any other fighting games. If you go down the list, nobody except Arc System Works is really on the grind, putting out content, collaborating with other developers, and putting out new, more original content in different fighting games. SNK is doing a thing right now. I give them their credit. In the last few years, they've been rather consistent. It still has mostly been sequels and rehashes, though. So yeah, Arc System Works seems to be the only developer coming with actual new fighting games. I know they have DNF Duel just came out. I featured it before on this channel. Outstanding fighting game. Blazing Strike is due at the end of the year. Another original fighting game, Arc System Works. So yeah, honestly, Arc System Works right now is saving the fighting game genre. People don't realize it, but they are. As far as long as Namco has been around, Sega's pretty much dead in the water at this point. We haven't seen a new Virtual Fighter in years. Once they lost their platform and they just became a developer, these other game companies aren't really interested in putting out anything except for Sonic the Hedgehog and racing games and stuff. We'll never see another Last Bronx or Fighting Vipers and stuff. Those games are pretty much gone for good. At most, in a few years, maybe we may see a new Virtual Fighter, but that's the best we could hope for. Nothing beyond that is going to happen. So that's just pretty much the state of fighting games right now, and the current state of how things are. So back to Arc System Works. Hey man, Undernight and Birth, fantastic fighting game. I like to say it's one of the great Arc System Works fighting games, but I can say that about every Arc System Works fighting game, to be honest. They're outstanding. This is the Steam version that I'm running here. This is the Platinum Armor Edition cabinet. So this is the triple platform cabinet. So the Android tablet, this particular model has an Android tablet, is mini PC powered. It's an Intel Iris powered system. It does pretty good with modern games. It runs this game at full speed and it's at 2x resolution. So it looks great, moves great, no complaints. Great game, man. In addition, this still has the standard emulation and everything. This is Odroid powered on the emulation front. So, but this is a Steam game. I got this game for like $5 off of Steam. They were having a sale. Fantastic fighting game, man. Having an actual built-in PC, Steam powered, in addition to all the other platforms like Battle.net, just opens up unlimited gaming on these systems. Graphically, this game is really good. So it's definitely anime based. You know, that's pretty much Arc System style. Oh, look at that super combo. Badass right there. Backgrounds look good. They went with 3D backgrounds, but it really blends well with the art. It doesn't look clunky. Like a lot of Elder games and Elder systems, it looked really clunky having 3D backgrounds with 2D characters, but it blends great. Cool thing is, this is pretty much like a PS4 game, so being able to play like current platform games on this arcade, I mean, hey man, this is just a real game changer of what you can do with this machine. Like, there's nobody else has a machine out that you can just pretty much instantly play anything you want. Now, of course, a cost comes with that, but for example, if you wanted to play DNF Duel or Guilty Gear Strive or any of that stuff, you can always get the Steam version, and hey man, you be off to the races. You pretty much have an onboard system powerful enough to run those games, and hey, what more can you really ask for, man? This is unlimited gaming, so you're covered on the old school emulation front, up to pretty modern platforms, but as you guys know, there isn't really any quality emulation on PS4 front or Xbox Series X are really up to that level yet, so that's out. And hey, you know, so you got this, man, and you know, you're covered all the way up to like brand new games pretty much, man. So it just will come down to how powerful of a mini PC you decide to go with for this particular cabinet when you order it. So this is our light version of the included mini PC, but we're gonna go up a couple different levels. So for the users that want to really like play these games and bump the resolution high, on a lot of these games or play some really, really demanding games at like high settings and stuff, you'll be able to do that. We'll have a couple more powerful mini PCs, but hey, it's gonna definitely be a cost to that, so the price will definitely rise. But you also have a productivity of having like a full PC here. So, I mean, you got webcam, teleconferencing. You'll be able to do a load of things in addition to just having great PC gaming and stuff. So, and then of course, you got all of the tablet gaming, which is like really badass. So I showed off a lot of tablet games in the last few months on my channel. So you guys should already know what that's about. Maximus 2 is my game. I've showed that off a lot. Shout out 4Fast again. Yeah, but like the flexibility of this cab is unlike anything else that's out here in the market right now. Oh. Damn. That was a nice super combo he pulled off. All right, guys. That's Undernight and Birth. Fantastic Arc System Works fighting game. As I mentioned before, this is one of the great Arc System Works fighting games. Where would I rank this? That's a good question. Honestly, I don't know. I would have to probably give that some good thought. I mean, Guilty Gear is pretty much the genesis of like all of this stuff because it came first all the way back on the original PlayStation. I've showed off Guilty Gear in exhaustive detail on this channel. Everything pretty much birthed from that original game. BlazBlue. All of these games, Undernight and Birth, just, you know, all of the Arc System Works games have pretty much originated. BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, it's just too many to name. Anyway, those games, all these games are just great, man. It's up there. I'm going to need to spend a little bit more time with it. I've played it before, but I'm really starting to sink my teeth into it before I could, like, properly assess it, I would say it's probably somewhere in the middle, but man, all of their games are like really good. So they don't really have a definitively like bottom game. So, you know, this certainly ain't at the bottom, that's for sure. So it's really, I mean, Grand Blue Fantasy, I would probably put that one probably lower tier for Arc System Works. It's still a really good fighting game though. So it's tough to say, but this is definitely one worth checking out, you know. I'm just a real big fan of Guilty Gear. It's probably my favorite. That and BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. Those will probably be my two favorite. And then DNF Duel. So those three would definitely be my favorite. We'll see how Blazing Strike turns out. But yeah, as far as Arc System Works fighting games, this is, man, it's fantastic. So definitely check it out. I can rant and ramble all day about these fighting games, but I won't hold you guys anymore. Definitely check this out. Hey, Dragon Slayer coming soon. Look forward to more videos showing off more features, more games, and more to come from 3X Tech. Peace.